Hey guys, Straff here, and in today's video I want to go over T-side utility. Forewarning, this is going to be a little bit longer video because I know quite a bit for this map, but I'll be showing off just smokes firstly, and then going over pop flashes and mollies to be used whenever you're taking sites. The first smoke that literally everybody should know for taking top mid is this smoke right here. Hopping on the trash can, aiming at the top of the antenna. Now you can throw this same top mid smoke from over here in this left corner and just aiming at the top left of this antenna. Next, I'm going to show two variations of smoking out window. One or both require a jump bind. First one, this is the flusher style, up against the trash can, aiming at this black dot, and then you're going to side just holding A until you hit a double jump on this stair step. So I'll show it without throwing first. So once like you're done with your pop up, you'll throw. Another way to smoke out snipers from T-spawn is again up against the trash can, aiming basically between the edge of the rug and the door frame, right in the middle of the railing. Holding D, hit your jump throw. From T-spawn, you can also smoke out cat. Get in this corner right here, aim at the top of this brown dot, jump throw. Next, we have top con. This is a little bit more intricate, but what you're going to want to do is get in this side of the trash can, crouch, aim at the top, like if you followed the window frame up to where it just meets the brick, and you're going to crouch and walk, throw, and once you pass this rug, that's when you're going to throw. You can also smoke out jungle from here by getting in the same corner. And again, you're going to crouch and then you're going to walk. And what I like to do is I aim where the end of this antenna goes, straight to the top of this one, and I'll shift walk until I cross this bottom wire. So, like this. Next, we're going to move over to the A site, and I'll show you the three basic smokes. So we have stairs, jungle, and CT. Firstly, stairs, hop right here, and then in the middle of this window, just right in the middle, regular throw. Next, I'm going to show three variations of the throw for CT. Firstly, up against this post, where this change in brick is, just right on the edge, jump throw. The next CT smoke is from right here on this white crack, and then you're going to want to aim at the post and then just slightly to the right of it. You don't want to aim directly at the tip of the post because it will bounce on top of the CT box. The last way to throw for CT is by coming next to this door right in the middle of it and aiming at the top left corner of whatever this box is and jump throwing. Lastly, I'm going to be showing con, and how I throw is by getting in the middle of these two windows. And then basically, if you were to draw a line between these two and just right between. And regular left click throw. Now from back here, you can also smoke out top con, and by doing that, you're going to want to come in this corner and just aim at where the stand for the antenna comes up and jump throw. Lastly, one smoke you can throw for a fake onto B is from back Palace. Get in this corner and then follow the edge of this broad up to the edge of the wire, and you're going to run throw, and right before you hit the wall, you're going to jump throw. This next set of utility I'm going to show for if you're already out on A and you're playing post plant, or if your smokes have faded and you need to get places. So firstly, we'll start with CTE, and you can do that by Tetris and just aiming at this wooden post and left click throwing. Next, you can throw stairs from getting on top of the first box of Tetris and aiming to the right of this darker brown dot. There's a little angled piece right here, and then just jump throw. Lastly is a smoke for jungle, and to do that, you're just going to want to come in front of the first box straight up until you meet the rod holding up in this curtain, and just regular left click throw. Another couple pieces of utility that you can use is from Firebox, and you can smoke out top con by coming in this corner right here, crouching, and then aiming where this hole in the wall is up to where you come even with the corner of this building, and just regular left click throwing. You can also smoke out CTE by just coming in this corner, and this wall slanted, so just feeling it out and just throwing a left click throw. Alright, next we're going to be going over utility throw from top mid, and to start things out, we'll just go with the basic sniper smoke. So just back yourself up against this wall and just aim where this thick part of the antenna is and just step throw. Another smoke that you can throw from back here is actually for CT, and to do that, you're going to want to come in this right corner and aim at the corner of this brown rope and just regular jump throw. Next, we have top con, and this one's definitely a harder smoke to get, but to do this, you're going to need to be using your left-hand player model. But to start things out, you're going to want to get in this left cubby, pull your pin for your nade, and then what I do is I use my pointer finger to line up with the edge of this window, like the corner of the window, and then I'll slowly slide until my fingertip of my thumb comes off the edge of the building, so like so. So I touch it, and then I slide to the right. And basically, whenever the nail is hanging off like that, I'll left click throw. You can also smoke out jungle from top mid if you have teammates trying to split up con. And to do that, you're going to want to hop in this right cubby. Again, using your left hand model, I'm using the right hand side of this antenna with my middle finger. See how I barely touch it, and then I'll slide slightly off of it to where there's some gap in the sky. This just helps prevent that there's no holes in the smoke. And lastly, from top mid, you can smoke out cat by coming in this left cubby and just aiming at the top point of this antenna and left click throwing. Now for B site, there's a couple of pieces of utility you can throw from back in T-spawn. And to start off, I'll smoke out back sight by coming in this cubby, aiming in the middle of this circle, and just run throwing until my crosshair is going to cross this wooden beam. You can also smoke out left and right side arches from back here, and to start things off, I'll smoke out left side arch by coming in up against this wooden post and just aiming at this white dot, jump throw. And now for the right side arch, what you're going to want to do is firstly line this beam up with the middle sill of this building. So like that, basically. It doesn't have to be precise. And then following this edge up to the top and jump throwing. Now I'm going to show you how to throw both left and right side arch from back apps. So firstly, for right side arch, you're going to want to come under this lamppost and just take the corner of this building and come all the way across in between Basically, if you drew a triangle between the wire and the building. And for left side arch, what you're going to want to do is come under the second support beam. And basically, just another triangle between this support beam and the gutter. And left click through. To smoke off bench, you're going to want to come against this post. And where this beveled edge just sticks out of the tower, just aim slightly to the right of it and regular left click throw. If you wanted to smoke off van, the top of van, what you could do is you line yourself up even between the sand and this building and aim while crouched underneath this wire post right where it meets the top of the building and jump throw. If you wanted to smoke back sight of B between triple stack and hollow, what you want to do is come in the middle of the door and just aim straight up from the middle of this brown grate to where you meet the beveled edge. So like so. And left click throw. Now to smoke out market window or door, both are going to be thrown from this corner. So for window, you're going to aim at the top left of the building and jump throw. And then for door, you're just going to aim at the top right of the third window and jump throw. So window smoked out. You can also smoke out cat from back here, and to do so, you just come up against this pile of trash, and basically whenever you start going up into the trash, you can just stop moving, and you're going to want to come directly up from this cross of the antennas until you meet this wire, and just regular left click throw. Now to smoke out front side, if you have teammates coming up cat, to do so, you're going to want to line yourself up under the lamppost again and just split this between these two support beams into thirds and then just come to the first third right above it and just regular left click throw. The last smoke you can use is to smoke out CT from back B apps, and this is really useful in 1v1 situations. But you're going to want to come into this corner, find this shadow from the wire, and follow it across from this windowsill. And you're going to want to be more on the right-hand side of the wire than the left, and you're going to one-step run jump throw. Now that we've gone over most of the smoke pieces for T side, I want to go over a couple of flashes and mollies, and we'll start here for A. Firstly, you can throw a pop flash over A ramp by just coming up against this door, aiming at the bottom of the lamp, and left click throwing. And this will blind anybody sitting close ramp. Next is a molly for under palace that you can throw without exposing yourself to stairs. And to do so, you're going to want to come on the left-hand side of this second pillar, like so. Follow where this angled wall is up to where this decoration starts, and you're going to run throw until my body's about to cross this plane right here. Now for mid, I'll be showing both a flash and a molly that you can throw from right here on this corner. Firstly is a molly by just following up this edge of the second window to the roof and regular left click throwing. And next is a flash that can be thrown, and just by aiming at the top left of this right side or top right of the right window. You can also pop flash con from behind top boxes, and to do so, get in this left hand cubby and just aim at the middle of the T between these two posts. So like so, and just regular left click throw. Another flash you can do on the fly if you're running up cat to B is this wall right here is angled, so you can pop it off and flash a deeper part of cat. And the last flash you can use for mid, if you're late mid and you know there's an opper holding sniper's nest, is just basically come up and stop at this bump and aim at the top right antenna and regular left click throw. This will always blind them no matter which side they are in. Lastly, it's more of a concept when you're taking B for your flashes. And if you know you're the one supporting your players, you're going to want to always throw the deep flash and then throw one high as you're coming through the door, as the timing works out when your teammates are jumping out clearing sight. Next is a flash for underpass. If you know that there's someone that's already pushed under because you're late to apps, and to do this, you're just going to be running and jump throwing it off this support beam. And lastly, for B apps, we just have the flash off of this column out the window for when you're rushing sight. So that's it for Mirage on T side, guys. I hope that helped. In my next video, I'll be going over CT utility on Mirage. So if you like the content, be sure to check me out on my stream at twitch.tv/straf_TV. And I will see y'all in the next video.